Hello everyone, the Fox is here. How you all doing today? Hope we're having a good day. I'm doing well. I've made some progress on my goal to get every single unit in the game. I am now, 9 units from having every single one, so I'm doing pretty good. We'll talk about that later. But for now, we are going to look at some of the non-standard units in the game, like I talked about in my first video. I want to really show you guys how to use the different units in different tower defense games, but specifically this one. So, we have the non-standard units that I'm going to use down here, and I'll go through each one of them as we run the level. So here we go. We'll go to Cameraman HQ for this. And voting takes forever. It's 15 seconds that you have to sit here and wait for it. So the first unit I'm going to show you guys is the Pumpkin Farmer. There are a few units like this. All it is a money unit. So every wave, it gives me 100 extra money. These are really, really useful to put in the beginning of the game, because then they get you more money. You will, if that's the first thing you place, though, you will have to skip to get any money. Then the next thing I'm going to show you is the camera helicopter. So with this guy, you want to place him as close to the end as you can, because what he does is he spawns little guys that run up the track and do damage to the toilets. So the closer he is to the end of the track, the better he gets, so they have more space to go. This was one of the most powerful units for, like, medium level difficulty, which we're doing here. So, absolutely a really, really good unit to have for medium. It's cheap and just really great. Alright, so we'll skip. Engineer Cameraman is a lot like the helicopter. However, you can place him anywhere and it just spawns the little unit right here. From the end of the track, regardless of where he is. So you can put him anywhere. And they're actually rather rare at this point, so that probably won't be something you'll be able to find, but if you have one, now you know how they work. Or if you're looking for one. Alright, so here, let's see, we can place another farm, and I'll show you how the medic works. I believe it works on farms. Once I get enough money for it. There we go. But yeah, while we're waiting for the money to come in for the other thing, like I was saying, I am down to 9 units on my goal to get every unit in the game, and man, I'm so excited. I just got some of the harder to get stuff, so if you have any questions about that or want to help me, just let me know in the comments, and I would love to, I do want to trade for them. I don't want anything for free, and I want to make sure that, you get stuff you want, too. Alright, we have enough. So here we have a medic cameraman. Now this guy, like the pumpkin, does no damage. But what he does is if a unit gets stunned, he heals that unit. So if something comes by and stuns the pumpkin farm here, he'll heal the stun, which is moderately useful. I actually don't use the stun heal units, because I usually just use units like the Pumpkin Farmer to block the stuns. I'll put a unit I don't want stunned somewhere past it, so the units will stun this and then not stun, or sorry, the toilets will stun this and then not stun the unit that I want them not to stun. So, with the camera helicopter here, it's actually kind of cool. So we got the, not that one, these little guys that it's making. But now that I've upgraded it twice, it makes the bigger guys, which is very, very cool. I really like the camera helicopter. It very much gets better so much faster than a lot of the other units. And like I said, is one of the greatest units to have for medium, because it just absolutely, even these guys, like 1,000 health and the faster gun. So what the health does is it actually deals that as damage to the toilets. So you can see this guy, when they run into it, it deals that much damage to the toilet. So, 1,000 health on top of the fact that they're shooting, also does that much when they run into it. So absolutely one of the best early game towers to have. And you'll get to see what the camera helicopter fully upgraded gives us. And it is very, very powerful. Plus, each time you upgrade it, it makes them faster. So we have a Titan cameraman here. Which, little bit of trivia, this was actually one of the best units at a point in this game. The Titan cameraman. So that was really neat to just kind of spawn those. Alright, so I actually haven't really used the engineer yet, so let's go poke at their upgrades and see what that gives us. So it's making these little cars now. Alright, it's giving me a camera toilet on my side. That's interesting. And the best part of the helicopter is that, you know, it keeps making these units, so sometimes they can pile up like this and just absolutely start doing an insane amount of damage. Alright, so it's just a bigger camera toilet now, so we'll upgrade it again. See what we get next. Oh, is it just another camera toilet? Just with more health? Yeah, it just has double the health. So we'll see what the next upgrade is. Alright, so we can upgrade the engineer cameraman. See where that gives us. Because I'm really interested. This is a really, really neat unit. Holy cow. Gives me an entire electromagnetic, holy god, that text is tiny, parasite disabling tank. Good heavens. So now the engineer is fully maxed out. And the last unit that I'm going to show you guys is this one that I had in my nightmare video. So this guy does damage like a normal unit, but he never turns, which makes him different. So his circle is always in front of him. So it's always nice to point him towards where, you know, where you want him to hit. Now once we fully upgrade him, he does hit behind him a bit, but he never turns. So that is a static hitbox, which is very rare. For this tower defense, actually, it's the only unit that does that. But in a lot of tower defense, you don't see that too often. Oh, the tanks also shoot. Holy cow. Those are really awesome. Plus, they have 50,000 health, so absolutely a really, really good unit. And then the medic, if you upgrade him, he just gets bigger range and has less cooldown, so he heals things faster. For a lot of these special units, though, it gives you an amount that you can have, so you can have 5 pumpkin farmers before it stops you from placing anymore. And then, if it's still the same, you can have 2 of the helicopter cameras. Yeah. Then we'll fully upgrade this guy. And then, I don't know about the engineers. Like I said, this is my first time using them. So let's see if there's a limit on those guys. 3, 4... Oh my god. Okay, so you can hold 4. And that's nuts. Having 4 of those guys is just crazy. In fact, I might try to do a full push medium of just engineer cameraman. That is absolutely insane. So yeah, that's all the non-basic units. There's still one more, the buff units that they just added. And what those do is you place them down, and everything in their area either does more damage, hits faster, or for the best one, does more damage and hits faster. It only works on the Christmas or later units right now, just because of some coding stuff. So they don't work on every unit. But the developer is working on making them compatible with every unit. So if you have that and you're wondering why it's not working on one of your units, that's probably why. I have a couple of them, and they are very, very good units. And since we have the money and the time, we're going to upgrade one of these pumpkin farmers here. And all that does is just give you more money. So if you are in the higher levels of play, upgrading these early is much better because they give you, that each wave. So the difference between, 500 and 100 is a ton. And so, the more waves you get, the higher numbers, the better it is. You get more money that way. Yeah, that's a medium run done. We'll just get through these last few toilets and we'll talk about some unit stuff. I know it was a lot of just kind of look at this is what it does, but I wanted to give you guys, I want to do more tutorials that you might not see out there. Because, everyone has a tutorial on how to run Nightmare, and I know I did one, but I hope it was a little bit different. But this one, I don't think there's really too many non-standard unit tutorials. But, yeah, so, like I said, I'm missing 9 units now. I have it right here. Most of the stuff that is, obtainable, I'm not super worried about, trading for. But the Spider TV, the DJ TV man, the Jetpack News Cameraman, that kind of stuff I would like to get. So, I think that's it for now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all of you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any ideas for different tutorials or any challenges you want me to do, just leave me a comment. Tell me what to do, and I'll be happy to try some of them. So, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.